Deborah.
Oh, okay, and I'm Danielle.
And welcome to our channel. And today we will be reviewing a Netflix original, and the name of it is
Raising Dion. It's my kind of movie, superhero movie. Except for the kid is a superhero in this movie.
And they have several episodes. But it's an excellent movie. You have Alicia Wainwright, who's starring as the mom. You have Josiah Young, who is this superhero. And then you have Michael B. Jordan, who is the husband, who is the husband to Alicia Wainwright and the father to the superhero. Because this is a different kind of movie for me, because usually you see a title like Raising Dion, so naturally you think it's a single mom, and she's like struggling and whatever. But it is totally different from that. This is like, I guess a step up. And the father is a scientist, which is Michael B. Jordan. And the mom, she's like, I wouldn't say a ballet dancer, but she's like a jazz dancer, or what do you call it, modern dance, or...
Yeah, she used to dance ballet.
Yeah, so I didn't see her ballet shoes, but she was a ballet dancer. So the father, with him being this scientist, and he travels over to Iceland, although, mind you, we will not give you a lot of clues. He goes to Iceland, and there's like something happens there, and he gets these powers. And when he gets the powers and the wife gets pregnant, those powers are transferred over to the son, which is Dion.
But the wife didn't know that he had powers. And actually, this movie is a recommendation for my son. We're in the car, and he's like, Mom, we gotta see this movie, Raising Dion. And I'm like, he's like, he has superpowers. And so me, like, I love superhero movies. I truly do. So this was like, it was much better than what I was expecting. Because yes, Michael B. Jordan has these superpowers, but he didn't tell his wife, because it happened after, like she said, the event in Iceland. Everyone who was there ended up getting some type of supernatural powers. And he was one of them.
And he was trying to research it to find out what it was that he was getting. Although he did document everything. So, but he did not tell her.
He didn't. And so, so some events happened. There was like this major storm, and he saved this woman, but he was killed. So now, their lives, or her and her son's life, has changed, because now she is actually a single parent, and she has a son, but a son with superpowers, like true superpowers. And he doesn't really have control of the powers.
Yeah, he can't control it. But she, as a single mom, she handled it really well, I thought. Like trying to train him to focus and to control the powers. And then he had his, not stepfather, godfather, Jason Ritter, who came.
He was the one that was trying to train him and control it. She was just like, don't use your powers. Don't use your powers in school. Don't use them in public. Don't use them, because she was just afraid. She was afraid he couldn't control it. And I think when he actually showed her he had the powers and everything, he was having so much fun, and everything went so fast that it actually hurt her, like she got cut. So she was afraid. She was afraid, because she didn't really know. But it was the stepfather who actually came in. Or yeah, the godfather, sorry. The godfather, Pat, who is Jason Ritter. And he's the one that comes in and tries to help him kind of control it, because he asked him to be his mentor.
Okay. But remember when she got fired from her job, and they went down to the cabin, and he had those fish and the little bubbles or whatever in the water. And so she said, I want to show me your powers. I want to see what you can do. And that's when the trees started coming out of the ground and everything. And she was trying to tell him to stop it, and he couldn't control it. But she did want to try to understand the powers so he wouldn't hurt himself or hurt any other people. But the godfather, he was extremely accessible. And
yeah, he was like, that's wonderful. He was always available. Yeah, pick up the phone. I'm there. Blink your eyes, he's there.
Yeah, he'd leave his job. He even came down to the job where she was going on an interview. But obviously, he did have some interest there.
Oh yeah.
He was interested in her. And one thing that I did like about her that she was truly concerned about her son. Her son was number one before everything. So yeah, he did help her out quite a bit. Although he did have another type of motive, but he did help her out.
Yeah, I was very suspicious of him because he just kind of seemed like, oh, well, we'll do this little thing here and it'll be okay. Like, oh, well, she said don't have ice cream and soda. I'm going to give you ice cream and soda. That's small. But, they went to the basketball court.
He was trying to be his friend.
This is true. He was trying to be his friend, but he was already his friend. He's known him for his whole life. But when they went to the basketball court, he's like, okay, so you're going to use your powers, but we're not going to tell anyone that you're using your powers. To me, that was really sneaky. He gave
So that's why he was doing the little extra, because I'm being like, your super, super good friend. I know that you shouldn't be doing this, but me and you, we got this going on over here on the side.
I don't know. I just felt like I had like not good feelings about him. It was something in me that was like, be careful.
Yeah, you're the movie detector.
I mean, seriously. I was like, this is very interesting.
Okay, but Dion truly does have amazing powers. And it's not, I was thinking, no, it's just a little kitty 2-3-year-old movie. No. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a little kitty movie. And no,
because a kitty recommended it.
But the movie turned out to be very intriguing. I'm kind of looking like, oh, really? So, I mean, it held my attention. And I wouldn't really put it in the category of a kid's movie. I would give it a little bit more than a kid's movie.
Because it touched on other topics too. Like it did touch on racism a little bit, which I thought was really cool. And to be really honest, like what I thought, like I really thought that they were going to have her go with Pat. I thought that her and Pat were going to be together and it was going to be like this whole little family thing, but she didn't.
And they showed her as being a strong woman. She was how she should have been, but she was strong when she needed to be. She was strong and she was direct, and yeah, she was excellent. She played her role well. Young Josiah, he played his role very good, and so did Jason Ritter. Jason Ritter will surprise you. There's quite a few surprises in the movie, and let us know what you think about it.
It's so good.
If you've seen it already, leave a comment. If you haven't, take a look at it and then come back and comment. Don't forget to subscribe, bang the bell for notifications, share it, and like. Do you have anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, so that's all we have for you today, and we will talk to you later.